Once again, a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and we welcome you to senior night here at Hanover High School as the class of 2017 in boys volleyball for the Hanover Hawks being introduced at this time. There are 4 members of the senior class, and they are being honored before a big rivalry night showdown here at home against the Lee Davis Confederates. As you can tell, a very quiet gym during the senior night festivities, so give them an opportunity to do this and be respectful of that. So if you hear us lay out, it's because of the senior night ceremony just underway here at Hanover. Senior Andrew Moore, one of, again, 4 we mentioned. Connor Bartall, Brennan Bayer, Seth Goulas, and Andrew being escorted by his parents. And there they are. 4 of the 5 on the roster. Brennan Bayer, also a senior, but is recovering from injury. There they are, the class of 2017 for the Hanover Hawks, as we get you ready for rivalry night here. And both of these teams, the Lee Davis Confederates, the Hanover Hawks, fighting for the best seeding they can possibly get in what's going to be very big conference tournaments coming up in a week and a half or so. Here's the national anthem tonight from Hanover High School. Our national anthem tonight at Hanover High, and we're getting set for rivalry night boys volleyball action. Lee Davis trying to get as best of the seed as they can possibly get in Conference 11. That tournament begins a week from Saturday. Lee Davis will host that quarterfinal Saturday. It'll be 4 matches, the 2 girls' quarters and then the 2 boys' quarters, all throughout Saturday. It's going to be 10 a.m., 12 noon for the girls, 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. For the boys. We expect Lee Davis to be in that 3, 4, 5, 6 range with near the top Douglas Freeman, Mills Godwin, Deep Run, Glenn Allen kind of fighting it up for the top 2 seeds and therefore a bye to the semifinals of the tournament the following week. Hanover, on the other hand, in the combined 4A situation between 1A and 4A, so their conference tournament featuring the likes of Monacan and Midlothian and defending 4A state champion Colonial Heights, who will be here tomorrow night for a home match against Hanover. And so a couple of big matches here for the Hawks as they look to improve their postseason positioning and get ready to try to make a run in 4A. Going to be tough right now. Monacan playing some very good volleyball, and right now they lead 2-0. They're playing Colonial Heights tonight in regular season action before the Colonials come up here to play Hanover tomorrow night. And it is Monacan up 2-0 with wins of 25-23, 25-18. Monacan currently ranked 4th in our RVA Sports Network Super 6 Boys Volleyball poll. On the other side of the county tonight in Ashland, It is number 1 Atlee against number 5 Patrick Henry. Basically, it goes down like this. You heard Atlee beat Mills Godwin in 4 sets on Monday night last night here on RVASN. If Atlee wins tonight, they clinch the number 1 seed in Conference 12. Remember, Atlee and Patrick Henry in Conference 16. No other teams play boys volleyball. And so they are assigned to the Conference 12 conference tournament here in the Richmond area down south of the river with Matoaka, LC Bird, Prince George, Meadowbrook, and others. And if Patrick Henry wins tonight, could be a toss-up for the 1 seed between the Patriots and Raiders. If the Raiders win, they'll be the 1 seed, Patriots likely the 2, which means both would get buys into the quarterfinals. So they'll be playing south of the river. The tournament for Conference 12 will be held at LC Bird High School this year. And again, volleyball tournaments get started Saturday the 29th, Conference 11. Everybody else gets started either that Monday, October 31st, or Tuesday, November the 1st. Now the fans are getting into it, and I feel like I can talk at normal volume, and you hear the 2 teams meeting on their sides of the court. Lee Davis will be at the front of the gym as you walk in here at Hanover. Hanover will be in the back of the gym. Head coach Hillary Castle for Hanover, taking her team all the way to the state championship 2 years ago before falling in that 5-set thriller to Midlothian. And then, of course, a year ago, Midlothian losing in 5 to Colonial Heights. And certainly a good possibility that someone here from the area, be it Hanover, be it Colonial Heights, be it Midlothian, or right now the favorite has to be Monacan. They're playing some excellent volleyball right now. Could make it all the way to the Siegel Center in mid-November. All right, fans. All the warm-up jerseys tonight for Hanover had a number 14 on them to honor the injured senior Brennan Bayer. So we will not see Brennan in action tonight. And Lee Davis under first-year head volleyball coach Nick Brown. Again, trying to get as best a seed as possible. They'd like to avoid the 6th seed. They'd like to be in that 4-5 matchup on quarterfinal Saturday at Conference 11. And it'll be on their home floor, neutral site, but Lee Davis will have the benefit of the familiar surroundings a week from Saturday. All right, fans, let's get started. Tuesday night volleyball game of the week, final one of the regular season here live on the RVA Sports Network, and we've had some great ones, including a good one last night between number 1 Atlee and Mills Godwin. And as we get updates from number 1 Atlee and number 5 Patrick Henry across the way in Ashland, we will let you know here. And, of course, the girls in Hanover County also playing tonight. PH and Atlee are at Atlee, and the Lee Davis Hanover girls volleyball match featuring the 5th-ranked Hawks over on Route 360 in Mechanicsville, even as we speak. Lineups are set. I believe the officials are good, and we're ready to go. By the toss of the coin, Lee Davis will serve first tonight as we get underway, and Tyler Carneal will do the honors for Lee Davis. The lefty sends it over, and we are underway. Set to the far side, kill attempt. Beautiful diving dig keeps the play alive. Far side, Cole Schlothauer's kill attempt. Saved on the dig. Sent over, Lee Davis has it. Will set near side, kill attempt. Another nice dig by Goulas. From the middle, it's Turner Cole. Lee Davis keeps an opening lengthy point alive. Now back to Hanover in the middle. Kill attempt. Good. Point Hanover. Andrew Moore, one of the seniors, getting that one with authority. A little breakdown on the defense for Lee Davis. And Moore had an opening right of center and took full advantage of it. 1-0. Brendan English to serve it up. No real kill attempt there for Lee Davis. They sent it over, but it was at an angle which the Hawks could not answer, and Casey Jackson is going to get credited for a kill. And we're tied at 1. Side out to Lee Davis, and Jackson will do the honors. And he'll grab an ace. As some miscommunication between Hanover Hawks. Libero Kyle McCoy thought someone else was coming to handle it, and it lands in front of his feet and to his right, back middle. And Lee Davis up 2-1 here early, just underway. That serve handled without a problem. They send it far side. Saved by Lee Davis. Riccardi on that one. Kill attempt will go over the head of a Hawk, and it will land just inside the line. Point, Lee Davis. You always take a chance. You think it's going to go out. Most of the time it does. Occasionally it sneaks in. McCoy there to handle that. Hawks send it over, and they're going to hit it wide. Bartal, no kill attempt, just pushed it over with two hands, but just pushed it too wide to the right, and it's 4-1 Lee Davis on the road early in set one. McCoy, the set, kill attempt. Jackson is there over to the Schlothauer. Diving dig will keep that alive. Cole will send it from the back. Another kill attempt for Cole. In, Doug, back over the net. Lee Davis save it in the back. Third shot coming. Jackson barely gets it over. Hawks set middle. Kill is good. That time, Andrew Moore didn't get much on it, but it was just enough to deflect off the Lee Davis blocker and land on the Lee Davis side of the court, and a good side out for Hanover, down 4-2 early here in set one, as Bartal will get ready to serve for Hanover. Jackson handles it a bit awkwardly. No kill attempt. Hawks will set one up. Here comes the set far side, and it's good. Point Hanover. Turner Cole on the kill in front of the scorer's table to cut the deficit to 1. 4-3 here in set number one. Bartal to serve it up again. That one's going to go a bit long. Lee Davis takes the chance, and it works in their favor. Side out to the Confederates at 5-3. Brandon Houghton will now serve. Lee Davis nursing a 2-point lead just underway here tonight on senior night at Hanover. The dig right to the net. They'll set it, and it's going to be point Lee Davis, player into the net for Hanover. And the infraction will up the Lee Davis lead to 6-3. Had a fantastic opening point. Now we're seeing a little bit of early match jitters here. Serve handled without a problem. Touch kill attempt saved by Lee Davis, going to the net, goes to the Hanover side, and we have a whistle and a point for Lee Davis. Or are they going to redo it? They're going to ask for a redo. The referees are saying replay the point, because I was waiting to see what the infraction was on Hanover, and then they pulled the thumbs up, and that means we need to play again. Houghton to reserve, and we have, what do we have here? We have an infraction against Lee Davis on the serve. Serve was fine over the net. So apparently out of position, and the point to Hanover, and they'll grab the serve too, and McCoy will do the honors, and it goes into the net, and he gives it right back to Lee Davis. So let's reset for you after some quirky moments here early on. 7-4, set one. Lee Davis leads at Hanover, and Schlothauer to serve it up. Dug nicely by Bartal. Here comes the kill attempt. A little touch by Goulas, handled nicely. Battle at the net, won by Hanover. As the dig went right up to the top of the net, it was up for grabs, and Griffin Myers says, "I'll take that one, thank you." Point Hanover. Goulas will serve it up, down by 2 at 7-5. Dug to the net. Schlothauer just pokes it up. Kill attempt is saved, but a double hit called on the setter, Brendan English, here near side by the ladder. And a point to Lee Davis at 8-5. Orion Riccardi to serve with the 3-point set one lead. Quick set, handled nicely by Lee Davis. They'll set it. Schlothauer over the net, handled okay. Second shot that time. English decides to send it instead of set it, and found a hole. Point Hanover. Hawks will get the serve back, and Turner Cole to do the honors, down by 2. Riccardi there. They set. Block on the kill attempt. Point Hanover. Bartal and Myers doing the honors on the kill attempt from Jake Stanley, the sophomore. And it's again a 1-point first set at 8-7, Lee Davis. Jump serve is in with authority. Turner Cole with a nice one there. The libero, Tyler Shelton, just watched it go by, and it landed inbounds by at least a couple of feet. We're tied at 8. Another power serve. Riccardi to the net, but right to Hanover. Kill attempt save. Lee Davis lucky there. They'll just send it over. Set coming. And not a good set at all. It comes off of English the wrong way toward the net rather than high. And no kill attempt. Point Lee Davis. Another error here in this first set. Lee Davis takes advantage and retakes the lead at 9-8. Much better set that time, but the kill's partially blocked. Lee Davis will set it up. Kill attempt blocked, but out of bounds. So Jackson Casey gets the point. And Lee Davis back up by 2. 10-8 here in set number 1. Aaron Milstead ready to serve. Confederates up 2 in set 1. Bartal will look for the kill attempt partially blocked. Schlothauer will set it up. Soft kill, handled nicely by Bartal. From the middle, kill attempt, blocked and saved. Riccardi keeps it alive. Cole will send it over. Reset for Hanover, shot 2. They send it. Schlothauer digs it out, but it goes to the net and in a position where Jake Stanley couldn't get to it. Point Hanover. Sloppy point, but a point nonetheless. The Hawks will take it down 10-9. Jump serve coming, Griffin Myers. Schlothauer with a one-handed dig set in the net. They get it over, but it'll be point Lee Davis. Line violation, center line violation against Hanover. And if you take away the mistakes that Hanover has made here in this first set, and Lee Davis has had their share too, but you always look at the team behind. Yeah, Hawks could be up 1 or 2 if everything was even Steven. Served by the lefty Carneal. Set for Bartal far side. It's blocked and then punched over by McCoy nicely. Short set in the middle. That one blocked. Hanover resets Bartal. Soft kill attempt will land over the 2 blockers and down to the floor. Point Hanover at 11-10. And Brendan English ready to serve. To the top of the net and stays on the Hanover side. And another unforced error for Hanover. And Lee Davis gets the side out up 12-10. Jackson Casey gets it. English the set. Kill attempt in the middle partially blocked. Hawks will reset. Point. They say a double hit on that second set. Point Lee Davis. And the lead's back to 3 at 13-10. I don't believe it's been higher than 3 at any point in this set, but Hanover's been climbing the mountain all set long. The set here near side, Bartal dug nicely in the middle. Kill attempt, Schlothauer is saved. Going to be hard to get that one over, and they won't, as on the set, they're here near the bleachers. Good try by Turner Cole, but it goes to the right of the antenna and it needed to go to the left. 14-10, first set, biggest lead for either team. Lee Davis up 4 in the middle. Touch kill, handled easily by the Confederates. They'll set it for Schlothauer. His kill attempt saved by Cole. The set from English. The kill is good. Far side by Goulis. Point Hanover. And the side out gets them to serve down 11-14 here in set 1. Goulis, Moore, Cole, English, the libero, McCoy, and Bartal serving. To the near side, Riccardi kill attempt, handled by Bartal, back middle. They send it across. No kill attempt there. Lee Davis will set one up for Schlothauer. Dug beautifully, but just to the scorer's table. Bartal gave it all he could, but it just rocketed off too far to the left, and Cole gave chase, but couldn't get to it. Point Lee Davis at 15-11, and we have our first timeout of set 1. Timeout called by Hanover. And that gives us a minute to tell you it is a final score tonight in the matchup between Monacan and Colonial Heights. As number 4, Monacan sweeps the Colonials in 3. And congratulations to the Chiefs, as they are looking really good as the postseason approaches. They could be right now the team to beat in 4A between Monacan, Midlothian, these Hawks of Hanover, who are going to host Colonial Heights here tomorrow night. Colonial Heights, of course. Anything can happen in a postseason situation. Right now, good start for Lee Davis. Rocky start for the Hawks, really. And it's not that Lee Davis has been playing crisp volleyball. They've just been taking advantage of some unforced errors to build the 15-11 lead. Halfin out of the timeout. We'll serve it up. Set in the middle, and the kill attempt is short. Moore wasn't as close to the net as he needed to be. It was a very short set, and he slammed it right to the top of the net. 16-11, Lee Davis by 5. Halfin serves it up, and that one goes too long. And a break for the Hawks. They'll take over the serve, but down now 4 at 16-12. Moore serving. Handled. Schlothauer, no kill attempt, just pushes it over. English to Bartal. Over to Cole. Dig goes into the net, and Tyler Carneal can't handle it from there. Point Hanover. 16-13, Hawks down 3. And Moore serving. Riccardi, set by Carneal. Kill attempt blocked. Point Hanover. Griffin Myers. A stone wall that time. And a nice emotional point for the Hawks as they seek to erase this 5-point deficit. It's down to 2. Serve dug right back over the net. Hawks with a shot here. The kill blocked out of bounds. Point Hanover. Turner Cole cuts it to 1. Lee Davis 16. Hanover 15. It may not have been the prettiest first set we've seen all year, but it's getting very intense right now. Riccardi off the serve. They dig it, send it over. Kill attempt. Saved, but a lifting call against Hanover on that save. Point Lee Davis, and they get a critical side out to hold on to the lead. Now at 2 at 17-15. Jake Stanley reports in. Tyler Carneal comes out, and it'll be Schlothauer to serve it up. Light serve. Bartal is there. Kill attempt blocked by 3 different Confederates. Aaron Milstead was there. Riccardi was there. No way they were going to get that ball across the net. And it goes off a Hawk and out of bounds. Point Lee Davis at 18-15. Schlothauer jump serve. Handled. To the net. Kill attempt. Good. Goes off of Milstead and stays on the Lee Davis side, and Griffin Myers gets another kill. Point Hanover, and the side out down 18-16. Goulas to serve. Seth sends it over, but too strong. Another service error, and another unforced error by Hanover here in set 1. 19-16, Lee Davis. Orion Riccardi to serve it up with the 3-point lead. Cole is there. The early set, back to Cole right side. He punches it over, and it is no good because Cole commits a center lane violation while he was trying to kill that one. 20-16, Lee Davis. Riccardi serves just over the net. Bartal's barely there. Tougher kill attempt. That time is going to be blocked, but go out of bounds. Point Hanover. Turner Cole, far side. Gets the serve back. He'll do the honors. Down by 3. 20-17 here in set 1. Cole's jump serve is in. They let it go thinking it would be out of bounds, and Tyler Shelton should have played that one in the middle. Ace for Turner Cole. Point Hanover down 20-18. Another strong one, and it also goes in. Lee Davis not seeing the trajectory, how that ball is just diving once it gets over the net. And that's 2 serves, 2 aces, and a 3-point lead's down to 1. 20-19. Cole pulls the trigger again. That time it's set. Middle kill attempt is no good. Short set. Milstead pushes the ball into the net, and we're tied at 20. Waiting to see if Coach Brown calls a timeout to settle things down. He opts not to. Cole serves it again. Dug to the net. Kill attempt, good. Dug right to Connor Bartol, and he'll take the lead for the Hanover Hawks at 21-20. Timeout. Lee Davis. Turner Cole jump starts the Hawks with 2 huge aces. Hanover's on a 4-0 run. Check that, make that a 5-0 run. And they lead set 1, 21-20. Lee Davis finishes their instructions. Hanover continuing to talk it over. And here we go out of the timeout. Turner Cole looks to continue his fantastic service run. The jump serve, dug nicely that time. They'll get it to the net, push it over. Goulis is there, but we have a point for Hanover. Center lane violation on Lee Davis. 22-20, and the run rolls with Cole. Dug by Shelton over to Hanover. They'll set up the touch kill, and it is good. Connor Bartol. The fake in the middle. Connor opts to touch it over the defenders jumping, and nobody behind him. And it's 23-20, and Lee Davis has led all set long except for, I think, one time until this service run from Turner Cole. And the Hawks seize momentum. 23-20. The serve, dug by Riccardi, but it's going to go to the scorer's table. Set point, Hanover. And Cole to serve it up. And it will go out. And his run will come to a close there, but it's 24-21. The damage done. Fantastic work by Turner Cole on the serve. Lee Davis now has to kill 3 set points. They'll set it in the middle, blocked, but a point for Hanover. They're into the net. And Hanover comes back from down 20-17 to finish set 1 on an 8-1 run and takes set 1 25-21 here live tonight on the Game of the Week. And how ironic is it, fans, that the final point of a set where Hanover gave away gobs of points would be an unforced error on Lee Davis. So 25-21. Here in set 1 tonight. And again, an 8-1 run to finish that first set. As we take just a moment to get an update onto Twitter. To let our fans know who may not be able to listen tonight of the results of first set action here on the Game of the Week, live and exclusively on the RVA Sports Network. Patiently waiting first reports from that Atlee-Patrick Henry showdown. And as soon as we get updates on it, we will let you know. Again, that game ostensibly for the number 1 seed in Conference 12. If Atlee wins on the road tonight, they're the number 1 seed. If Patrick Henry hands Atlee their first loss in a 5-set match this year, then the teams will have split their regular season series, and they'll have to go into a tiebreaker to decide whether or not PH or Atlee would be the top seed in Conference 12. And again, if you're saying to yourself, why are you saying Conference 12? Aren't they in Conference 16? Not for volleyball on the boys' side, because, of course, Albemarle, PH Roanoke, Halifax, those teams don't have boys volleyball. Boys volleyball basically a sport in the Commonwealth of Virginia, in the Richmond area, Tri-Cities, and down toward the beach. Boys volleyball not played all across the Commonwealth. So 1-0 here. Hanover coming back. They were down by as many as 4. They were down 20-17 when Turner Cole took over. Back-to-back aces, shaved it to 1. And the Hawks continued to build off of that for an 8-1 finish to win set 1 by 4. 25-21. We get set for set number 2 here live tonight on the RVA Sports Network on our final Tuesday night Game of the Week volleyball broadcast. Doesn't take long, folks, does it? Feels like we just got started with Atlee Deep Run, but that's been nearly 2 months ago now as we're looking at the calendar. And tomorrow is the 19th of October, and we're, 4 weeks away from championship weekend for volleyball at the Siegel Center. It seems like yesterday we were just starting our football Game of the Week series, and it's week number 9. And Friday night we're in Ashland for Atlee and number 10, Patrick Henry. Tell you about that in a few moments. Also, after set 2, we have an announcement to make about basketball. That's coming up as soon as set 2 is done. We begin to unveil our 2016-17 basketball broadcast schedule. Underway here in set 2. Lee Davis opts for the second shot over. Hanover not fooled. And the Hawks, Bartol in the middle, sends it too low and into the net. And Lee Davis gets the first point, ironically, on an unforced error. 1-0 Confederates. Now they've got to take better advantage of those so they can try to tie this match up at a set apiece. To the net, in the middle. Kill blocked, off the net. Hawks can't respond. Point, Lee Davis. And nice work by Jackson Casey at the net for the Confederates. 2-0. Carneal, the lefty, serves it. That time a little too much on it. It goes long and side out to Hanover, down 2-1. Here's Cole to serve, and he'll put it into the net. How many times this year have we seen somebody have a long service run, then the next time they get in rotation, whether same set or next set, they err? It's crazy. Hawks to the net, kill attempt, blocked, stays on the Hanover side. Cole sends it over. Dug by Carneal. Schlothauer will send it over. Set by English. Bartol is blocked. Cole leaves it up in the air, and the Hawks will get it over on 3. Set to the net. Carneal, I think, is going to be called for batting down. And the point to Hanover at 3-2, Lee Davis. Andrew Moore serves softly. Riccardi far side. They set it up here near side. It's dug, but out of bounds across the net. Cole Schlothauer with a kill. And a point to Lee Davis at 4-2, and they'll take the serve right back. Brandon Halfin to do the honors. Lee Davis 4, Hanover 2. Lee Davis led most of set 1 before that last big Hawks run. English sets. Bartol the kill. Point. Hanover here on the near side. 4-3, Lee Davis. Tyler Shelton checks back in, the libero for the Confederates. Trevor Saunders going to serve for the first time tonight, the junior for Hanover. Dug, set, pushed over the net. Milstead. Hawks respond. Cole blocked at the net. Milstead. English sends it over on the second shot rather than sets it and finds a huge hole in the Lee Davis defense, and they were all in kind of in cement. Nobody could seem to get a step toward that ball. Easy point for Hanover. We're tied at 4. Saunders just barely gets it over the net. Lee Davis gets it. Back to Hanover. Bartal with the soft kill attempt, saved by Riccardi. Set in the middle, Milstead. Saved by the Hawks. English that time. Bartal fires away, handled back middle. Schlothauer has to put English on that ball. He does. Great dig to get it over the net. Lee Davis resets, and the kill attempt is wide. Milstead had room, just misfired. Hanover lucky to get that point, but they do. And they lead it 5-4 as Saunders will continue his nice service run. In the middle, Lee Davis sets it up, but near the net, and Schlothauer can't get to it. Not Carneal's best setting effort that time, and Cole way out of position, just almost put in an impossible position right there at the net and the antenna. 6-4, Hanover set 2 up 1-0. Set to the net, push kill attempt. Saunders can't get to it, and that time Milstead stays in bounds. Nice run, though, by Saunders in serve. And Lee Davis will get the side out, but down 6-5. Cole Schlothauer to serve it up. Jump serve. Handled. English at the net to set. Push kill attempt. Not a problem there on Myers. Riccardi sends it over. Doug. English will send it. Diving save. Lee Davis punches it back. Hanover to reset. From the middle, it's Cole. Easily handled. Milstead. He puts a kill attempt up. And it's saved, and it's good. Looked like it wasn't going to go anywhere. And two Hawks just pull out their fist. Punch, punch, over, in. Back left corner. Lee Davis fans are asking for a violation. They're not going to get it. That was a sweet play. 7-5 Hawks. Off the serve, Schlothauer will set, and that kill by Milstead is good. In the back. And Lee Davis will get the side out, down by 1. 7-6 here in set 2. They had set 1, they let it get away. Riccardi serves it up. Dug by Cole, they'll set it for him. Kill attempt, one-handed save all the way to the net by Schlothauer. It bounced off, and Milstead's shot goes under the net. Side out, Hanover up 8-6. Griffin Myers will serve it up. The set far side, saved by Bartal. Good set by English. Cole's kill partially blocked. Schlothauer saves it. Pushed over far side. Kill attempt blocked, but I believe Hanover into the net. On the block attempt, English commits the violation. Point Lee Davis. Gets the serve. Milstead to do it. Down 8-7 here in set 2. Hanover won set 1, 25-21. English set it, second shot partially blocked, right back to Hanover. Cole tries to push it over with the left hand softly. Doesn't get enough on it. It stays on the Hanover side. Point Lee Davis. We're tied at 8. Serve to the back. Handled nicely by McCoy. Cole's kill attempt. Saved by Milstead. Cross court. Shot blocked. The kill attempt by Casey. Right back to the Lee Davis side. Point Hanover. Beautiful defense on the right side for the Hawks. They lead 9-8. And your junior center, Brendan English, to serve it up. Lee Davis sets in the middle. Milstead with the kill. Found a hole back right side. Great set by Cole, and Aaron just flew it down where nobody was. Tied at 9. Tyler Carneal returns. The lefty will serve as we get into the second round of rotations and serving in set 2. Tied 9 apiece. To the net. And another mistake by Hanover as English set it, and nobody was ready for it. Some big miscommunication there. Coach Hillary has a word with her setter. 10-9 Lee Davis. Serve it up. McCoy digs it out. English better set behind him. Kill attempt blocked, but saved by Bartal over to Lee Davis. They'll set it up. Schlothauer, the dig. English, the set. Kill attempt hits the antenna. Goulas was a bit out of position, too, but the set was a bit too strong. Point, Lee Davis, and they have a 2-point advantage now at 11-9. Carneal gets the ace as the ball just grazes over the top of the net, lands in front of Kyle McCoy. 12-9. Another one, that time not enough on it, into the net. Service error to Hanover, down 12-10, and they'll gladly take the unforced error. Turner Cole, devastating in serve late set one. What can he do here? Set in the middle. Milstead, kill for Lee Davis. And Cole's service run this time will consist of one serve. Point Confederates 13-10, but they may have to deal with him one final time before this set is done. By 3, the Confederates serve. McCoy to English. Kill attempt Myers. Dug, but to the net, and no Confederate can get to it. Point Hanover. 13-11 as Milstead will check out. Tyler Shelton returns for Lee Davis. Andrew Moore with the serve. They'll set it in the middle. Kill attempt blocked, then pushed right back to Hanover. Now they can set one up. Dug nicely by Tyler Carneal. To the middle, and the kill attempt too strong. From the 10-foot line, it was Jackson Casey, and he just put too much on it, and it goes long, out of bounds to Hanover, and they serve down one. Moore across, Riccardi handles it. It's set in the middle, kill attempt, good. Brandon Halfin almost mistimed that jump. If he'd have been an eighth of a second earlier, it wouldn't have worked, but he's able to slam it home. 14-12, Halfin to serve. Lee Davis by 2, trying to tie it up at 1 apiece. He'll get it into the net, and another service error for Lee Davis. And as many unforced errors as Hanover had in set 1, had Lee Davis had the killer instinct, been able to put that first set away, take advantage of those errors, wouldn't have been a position for Cole to create that comeback. Got a set, far side, it's blocked, but it's out of bounds, and Milstead gets the point for Lee Davis. Good block, just stayed a little bit to the far side of the wide line. Lee Davis 15, Hanover 13, set 2. LD down by 1. Schlothauer served, dug to the net nicely. English will send it over. It goes off of Milstead's hands and behind the first line of the Lee Davis defense in point Hanover. Connor Bartal to serve. Hawks had an early lead here in set 2. Lee Davis took over about 8 to 10 points ago. Hawks looking to fight back. Beautiful serve just over the net. Riccardi digs it, but to no one in particular because it came over laser-like. Beautiful serve, Bartal. Point Hanover. 15-15 tie now in set 2. Soft serve, Riccardi is there. Set in the middle. Punch kill attempt, handled. Awkward set there, and the third shot by Cole with the right hand. Off again, an awkward set by Bartal. I don't think he was prepared for that. It goes over the net, but out of bounds wide. Lee Davis will get Riccardi to serve up by 1. It's 16-15. Doug, English, kill attempt, out. Point, Lee Davis. Griffin Myers had too much of an angle and sends it wide of the line in front of the bleachers where we are positioned high atop the gym here at Hanover High School tonight. Riccardi serves up by 2, and that is an ace. Point, Lee Davis, as 2 Hawks decide to let it go. Frankly, from our position fans, that one looked to be very close and could have been called either way. Hanover will not argue the call. They will call a timeout. So 18-15 is our score here in set 2. Hanover leading 1-0. We finally get an update from out in Ashland, and Patrick Henry takes set number 1 tonight from Atlee, 25-18. And they're in set 2 right now. So PH with the 1-0 lead on the Raiders. They become the first team to win 2 sets off of them in 5-set action this season. Out of the timeout, good serve, nice set, and Cole with an awesome kill. He had serious hops that time, and nobody was going to get to that one. Point Hanover. That's exactly what you dial up in the timeout to stop the bleeding, get the serve back, and try to get back on another run. Griffin Myers to serve it. Dug by Riccardi at the net. Push kill attempt. Dug, but out of bounds. Myers got to it, but it angled off of him to the right and ended up in the Hanover bench. Lee Davis, 19-16. Kill attempt that time by Lee Davis is wide. And fans, we apologize for being out on that point as we temporarily lost some power, but we've got that back up and running. 19-17. Lee Davis kill attempt blocked. Great save digging by Milstead on a dive. Point continues. McCoy to the net. English kill attempt handled by Schlothauer. Lee Davis sets it up. Milstead no kill, pushes it over. Hanover will set. English near side. Cole. Doug inbounds. Yes. Back to Hanover. They'll try it again. Little touch kill attempt saved by Riccardi. Schlothauer sends it over shot 2. Hanover not fooled. Back to Cole. Bad set. He somehow gets the angle and gets it over. Kill attempt dug out, but it's going to go on the other side of the Hanover bench. And a powerful point won by Lee Davis, and it was power on both sides. Great action in that point. Lee Davis 20, Hanover 17. This is exactly where we were in set 1 when Turner Cole went berserk in service. And Hanover finished on an 8-1 run. Carneal to serve for Lee Davis, up 20-17. Set, kill attempt, blocked. Point, Lee Davis, Jackson Casey. And it's 21-17, Lee Davis. Carneal pulls the trigger. Cole there. Kill attempt. One-handed dug by Riccardi. Milstead's able to get it while he's diving over his teammates at the bench, but the ball goes to the other end of the gym. Point, Hanover. They'll get the side out, and here we go. Turner Cole down by 3 this time at 21-18, not 20-17. Set. Kill attempt. Blocked. Point, Hanover. Net violation, Lee Davis. I think they were a little too hyped. Sometimes you can get a little too physically and emotionally hyped for a kill. You end up in the net, cost your team a point. Served by Cold handled. Here comes the touch kill attempt, saved by the Hawks. No kill attempt this time. They push it over. Lee Davis will get a shot at it. And it's going to be strong and wide. Out of bounds. Jackson Casey here on the near side pushes it in front of the Hanover bench. Here we go again, 21-20. Cole with a big jump serve, handled by Casey. Set far side, Schlothauer. Point, Lee Davis. Hanover is saying that the ball hit the antenna. I have to tell you, fans, from our position, I saw it move and was waiting for the point to be awarded to Hanover. It will not happen. 22-20, Lee Davis serves. English sets off the serve. Kill attempt is good. Point Hanover, Andrew Moore, one of the seniors honored before the match tonight, and Moore will serve now, down 22-21. Soft touch serve. It's Riccardi to handle it. They'll push it to the middle. Kill attempt, dug out by Cole. Hawks set. Shot blocked. Schlothauer there. Halfen there. Point Lee Davis at 23-21. Halfen to serve. But he's going to check out. And it will be junior Riley McCracken seeing his first action of the night. Serve. Cole is there. The set in the middle. Kill attempt good. And the point from Griffin Myers to get the serve back to Hanover. 23-22. Hawks will serve down one, and Saunders will do the honors. A 1-point set two. Lee Davis needs to tie it up. Hanover wins it. It's a 2-0 lead on senior night for the Hawks. Lee Davis sets up off the serve. Kill attempt into the net. Milstead points at himself, says, my bad. I hit it at the bad angle, and we're tied at 23. Saunders to serve, 23-all. Handled back middle. Set there. Kill attempt. Dug out by Cole. Goes off the basketball court. Back to Cole. Saved by Schlothauer somehow. They send it back over. Hanover with a chance again. Shot two. And it'll be a point for English. As he won't set it, he'll score it. Set point Hanover. 24-23. We don't get a timeout. Can Hanover make it 2-0? Lee Davis to tie. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Point Hanover. Win Hanover. They come back again. Again down 20-17. And they win set two, 25-23. Take the 2-0 lead here on the game of the week in boys volleyball. Well, Lee Davis fans, not much you can say except they've had the opportunities in both sets, leading both times 20-17. And in this set, actually performing better down the stretch. But Hanover again able to eliminate the lead and get the win, this time by 2. In the maximum you can go in regulation, 25-23 the final. So it's 2-0 Hawks here on senior night. Pardon me for just a moment here. Take a quick sip of drink, and now a chance to remind you of one match and a broadcast match and tell you about a new one. First of all, game of the week football Friday night. We're at Patrick Henry for the county showdown. Atlee at 3-4, back in the 5A North playoff race. They'll be taking on a Patrick Henry team who slipped to 9th in 5A North, which means they'd have to go on the road in the first round. Top 16 teams make the tournament, so if you're in the top 8, you host a first-round game. If you're 9 through 16, you have to hit the road. And the Patriots want their first home playoff game in 15 years. They can take a giant step to it by beating Atlee. Atlee, on the other hand, could very much solidify their postseason position with a win over the Patriots. And Patrick Henry hasn't beaten Atlee since 2008. So another mountain for the Patriots trying to climb. They got the win over Hanover for the first time in a decade. And now they'll try to get their first win over Atlee in 8 years. Friday night, 6:30, WHAN Radio, 102.9 FM, 1430 AM. Online across our family of websites at RVASportsNetwork.com, HanoverCountySports.net, and the others. And on the TuneIn Radio app on Radial, R-A-D-I-A-L-L. If you don't have TuneIn on your phone or your other mobile device, just download it from Google Play or the Apple Store. TuneIn, very simple to find. And then once you log in and get set up, go to RADIALL in the search engine. Radial will pop up. Save it to your favorites. It's WHAN's 24-hour music channel. We take it over Friday nights for football action. So you can listen on your mobile, on the radio, and online Friday night. And fans, we're very happy to announce that our 2016-17 RVA Sports Network live high school basketball schedule is starting to build out. And we have our first announcement, and it's now. We will have Henrico at Hermitage boys basketball on the season premiere of the Tuesday Night Hoops Game of the Week from RVA Sports Network. Tuesday night, November 29th, right after Thanksgiving weekend at 6:45 airtime, exclusively on the RVA Sports Network on our YouTube channel. We have posted that on our broadcast schedule on all 4 of our websites. We're going to be adding tons, and I mean tons of basketball coverage, including Tuesday and Friday night games of the week throughout basketball season. November 29th, Henrico Hermitage. We can't wait. Time for set 3 here. The Hawks trying to close it out on senior night. Lee Davis trying to extend it to a 4th set. Kill attempt Schlothauer, save with the left hand. Gulas getting right back up, sending it over, but wide. Got to credit Seth on great effort on that play. And the first point to Lee Davis here in set number 3. Carneal to serve. It's 1-0. Confederates down, though, 0-2. Kill attempt. Cole is good. Had the fake in the middle, pushed the set to the right, and Cole does the rest. Point Hanover tied 1-1. Riccardi digs it out at the net and cannot get it to Halfren. Point Hanover. Little bit of miscommunication that time on the part of Lee Davis. 2-1 Hawks. They get the set. No kill attempt. Lee Davis lucky to get that one over. Set by Gulas. Sent by Bartal. It might have gone out, but Riccardi hit it. They'll keep the point alive. Casey on the kill, and it's good. Jackson Casey here on the near side finds a hole in the back. And we're tied at 2-2 here in set number 3. Hanover leads it 25-21, 25-23. Bartal sends it to English, who sets it up. Kill attempt coming. Saved by Milstead. Schlothauer, no kill, just pushes it over. English the set. Mistimed the jump, Cole did, but he'll still get the point as the ball barely goes over the net. And Lee Davis wasn't ready to adjust, thinking that power was coming, but it was not. Just enough to get the point. That's all that matters if you're Hanover. 3-2 Hawks, and Cole to serve it up. Pulls the trigger, the dig right back to the net, and the kill to the Hawks. Andrew Moore, very happy to take the dig and send it home. 4-2 Hanover. Cole, the jump serve is wide in front of the Lee Davis bench. Service error, Lee Davis will get the side out. Four 3 our score. Hawks by 1, up 2-0. Soft serve. Bartal is there. Set by English. Back to Connor. Touch kill attempt. Riccardi can't get there in time. Point Hanover. 5-3 Hawks. Shelton in. Halfin checks out. Andrew Moore to serve. Dug to the net. Tough set. Did they get it over? Somehow Milstead did. And then Gulas right there, nobody around him. It just awkwardly goes off of his dig attempt, stays low, and hits the floor. That was a strange point. Lee Davis will take the break. Schlothauer to serve down 5-4. Pulls the trigger on the jump serve, handled back middle by Cole. They'll set it far side. Touch kill attempt for Cardi there that time. Set by Cole. And the attempt to punch it over that time by Jake Stanley goes off the antenna. He was out of position and could not fully get that set and get in a place where he could fire away. 6-4. Trevor Saunders will serve, and it goes into the net. Lee Davis will take that break. Down 6-5 here in set 3, but more importantly, down 2-0. At the net, the set, the kill attempt is good by Connor Bartal as it goes off of Schlothauer's hands, trying to get it on the back right side. I got to learn all those zones that Coach Calvert was talking about. Fans, if you missed our broadcast last night at Lee Mills Godwin, I'm sorry you did. because having Coach David Calvert about Douglas Freeman had incredible insight, so much fun, and he's a good broadcaster. We got to have him back again, time and time again, I might add. Hawks trying to set it up here. Cole, his kill attempt is blocked, but it stays on the Lee Davis side. Point Hanover. Stanley was there, Milstead was there, but they couldn't get it back over the net. Yeah, great job by Coach Calvert on commentary last night. Really enjoyed having him on both of the broadcasts he's been with us this season. 8-5 the score, and that Bartal serve goes straight into the middle of the net. Jumped just a bit and was downward trajectory from the moment he hit it. Lee Davis will take it. Side out, down 8-6 and down 2-0. Serve is going to go just long. McCoy took a big chance letting that one go, but it was the right move. Point Hanover. Lee Davis fans, few of them, not happy with the call, but it was definitely out from this vantage point. One of the advantages of being not courtside, but up here high. Now, for courtside, we see a few nuances that's harder to see up here, but there's some things we can really see here up high that you can't see courtside. Schlothauer sets it up. Kill attempt blocked. Beautiful save by Halfren to keep the point alive. Casey will fire away, and he'll get the point on the kill as it deflects off of English, who can't block it, and falls on the Hanover side. Point Lee Davis, down 9-7. That's called don't quit. Hawks set up over the serve. English will push it over on shot 2 and find the hole. Good timing there by Brendan. He'll go serve now with a 10-7 lead. Serve over. Set in the middle. Push kill attempt. English is there. Set far side to Cole, and it's going to go out. Tried to go from front corner to front corner and put a little too much on it, and it's out of bounds wide. And the point to Lee Davis. Serve Lee Davis down 10-8. He'll set it for English at the net. Nice job on the point from Andrew Moore. Was ready to kill it with the right. The set was too strong. He just pulled out his left hand and pushed the ball down. Timeout, Lee Davis. So timeout, Lee Davis down 11-8. Here in set number 3. And a very quiet gym here on senior night at Hanover High School. Again, these Hawks have got Colonial Heights coming in tomorrow night. That will be a good test for them as they get set for Conference 20 and 1A to 4A regional action in a couple of weeks. And, of course, as you know, Lee Davis in the rough and tumble Conference 11, where you got to deal with Douglas Freeman. You got to deal with Deep Run and Mills Godwin and Glenn Allen. Right now, talking with Coach Calvert last night before our broadcast, Henrico may grab the 6th seed over J.R. Tucker, and Tucker's playing some pretty good volleyball. So Tigers could get a couple of wins here late. They could be a 6th seed that could give a test to a 3 seed. Lee Davis would like to avoid seed 6 and be like in that 4-5 matchup. And again, quarterfinals of the Conference 11 boys and girls tournaments, quadruple headers next Saturday, the 29th, all at Lee Davis starting at 10 a.m. Out of the timeout, the kill attempt is blocked. It was telegraphed, quite frankly, and Andrew Moore had no problem seeing it coming down the train line, and he just put up the arms and denied it. Lee Davis got to be quicker on that. Cole with the serve, saved by Shelton, and he'll send it over on shot 3. English sets, no kill attempt. Bartal there. Lee Davis will get a kill attempt in, and it's good. I believe Schlothauer used the left hand that time just to throw up the hand and go here. Let's hit the back middle and get another point. Lee Davis serve, down by 3. Played off the net. Cole from the back gets it over. Lee Davis with a good kill attempt and will take advantage of it. Nice set to Milstead, and he'll slam it home. Point Lee Davis. 12-10. Hanover by 2. This set different. Hanover with the small lead most of the time. McCoy sets it, but to the net. Kill attempt partially blocked. Stays at the net, but it's going to be a centerline violation. Connor Bartol, after diving to save the ball, is also over the line into the Lee Davis part of the floor. 12-11. Confederates serve again with a chance to tie. Halfren sends it over. McCoy with the dig. They'll set it far side. Bartol is blocked. Schlotthauer sends it over. They're looking for the antenna call. They're not going to get it, but it doesn't matter as Andrew Moore will send it home. And that's a point for the home team. Hanover, I think, has every right to complain about the antenna, not that particular point not ending earlier than it should have. Serve, into the net by Moore, who was the beneficiary of the play and had the kill a moment ago. (13-12), Lee Davis to serve. Jump serve, too strong. Cole put too much on it, and it goes right back over to Hanover, up 14-12. Serve Hanover, dug out nicely. Lee Davis will get a good set. Milstead won't be able to kill it, but gets it over. English sets in the middle. Bartol, kill attempt. Riccardi saves it. It dances just over the net. Second shot, English tries that sneakiness again, and Milstead was ready for that. Ball goes over the net on the kill attempt. Bartol and will hit the line. And Hanover dodges a bullet and gets the point, up 15-12. Holy cow. That was a very unique point. Next serve, Saunders, and it goes into the net. To the net, push kill attempt, no good. Lee Davis will send it back over. Hawks will keep it alive. Cole from the middle, too strong. Point Lee Davis. And they cut it to 1 at 15-14. Served right back to the net on the dig, and Milstead just slams it home with nobody in front of him defensively. Point Lee Davis. We're tied at 15. Atlee has won set number 2 in Ashland to tie that Super 6 pole matchup at 1 apiece. Cole to English. Bartol, kill attempt. Blocked. Inbounds. No, out of bounds. Point Hanover. Lee Davis thought it stayed in bounds. They were celebrating. We look at the ref. He's pointing in Hanover's direction. They retake the lead, get side out at 16-15. So they're 1-1 in Ashland. Atlee with the 26-24 set 2 win there. Bartol with the serve. Riccardi goes to play it and really should have let it go. It looked like it was going to be a service error, and Hanover gets a free point. Mental mistake there by Lee Davis. 17-15. Hawks by 2. They haven't been in this position tonight. They've been playing from behind in the first 2 sets. Shelton. The set, Milstead pushes it over. English is there. From the middle, it's Bartol. Saved. Set to the net. Casey blocked out of bounds. Point Lee Davis. Casey's not the tallest player on Lee Davis's team by any stretch of the imagination, but he has no fear when it goes to playing the net and attacking the net. And that kill attempt got blocked, but out of bounds. 17-16. Lee Davis serves down 1. Got to win this set to keep the match alive. Kill attempt. Cole goes off the top of the net, which is a break for Lee Davis. Carneal sends it over. English, first shot pushed, second shot, Schlothauer got it, and they get it over. Hawks will reset. Kill attempt. Cole blocked. Punched to the net. Shot, save Schlothauer. Right to the net, sent over. Point Lee Davis. That time, Tyler Carneal is able to find the hole, and we're tied at 17. Confederates trying to force set number 4 here tonight. It's senior night for Hanover. It's rivalry night, of course. And the serve by Lee Davis. Handled by McCoy. Over to Cole. Kill attempt is, looked long to me. Yep. Point Lee Davis. It was a bit long. We could see it here easily from our broadcast position atop the bleachers, and Hanover's going to call a timeout and talk it over. So timeout Hanover as Lee Davis has stormed to the lead 18-17, set 3. And a must-win situation for the Seafeds here on the Game of the Week. In case you missed it, fans, we announced in between sets 2 and 3. Our first live RVA Sports Network 2016-17 high school basketball broadcast will be Tuesday, November 29th. The premiere of the Tuesday night basketball game of the week, boys basketball, Henrico Hermitage. How do you like that for starters? Live on our YouTube channel, November 29th, 6:45 airtime. Out of the timeout, Milstead serves, set to the net, so English will send it over off the dig. Lee Davis, it's Casey. He's blocked out of bounds. Point Lee Davis. Casey again fearless at the net, going up against taller defenders almost every time. And he was blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point Lee Davis up by 2. Milstead to serve. To the net, English sets it. Point Lee Davis. Net violation, Hanover. And for the third consecutive set, Lee Davis leads 20-17. Hanover, 8-1 run to finish the first set, 8-3 in the second. What happens here? McCoy digs. English will set. Cole is good with the kill as the block comes off. Lee Davis hits the antenna, and that's out of bounds. Big side out for the Hawks there. Down 20-18. They want to go home. They got business to attend to again tomorrow night as well. Kind of like Atlee really wanted to win that third set last night, not go to a fourth and expend more energy having to go to Patrick Henry tonight. Serve, too long. Griffin Myers puts too much on it. And can Lee Davis seize this opportunity? Up 21-18. They were at this point in set 2 and could not hold on. Soft serve, McCoy is there to the net. English pushes it over. Lee Davis is there. Schlothauer won't set it. He'll send it over in front of a diving Bartal. Good. Point Lee Davis at 22-18. Trying to force a fourth set here tonight. Carneal, the lefty, almost ready to serve, and then Hanover asking for a clarification on something. I don't know if it's a substitution rotation issue. And they've checked it. English says okay and heads back to the court to join his Hawk teammates. 22-18, Lee Davis by 4. Is this the set that they finally hold on and win? And more conversation. Okay, fans, I think we're finally ready. Whistle blows. Carneal sends it over. Cole to English, back to Cole. Blocked, out of bounds. Point Hanover. Side out Hawks down 22-19. Brendan English to serve, down by 3. Doug to the net. Kill in the middle. Doug nicely over Riccardi. Plays it. Back to Milstead. Kill. Doug, but to the bleachers. Bartol tried. Aaron Milstead with a huge point. 23-19. Lee Davis trying to force set 4. Jackson Casey, who has had a very nice late third set, serves it. McCoy is there. English sets it up. Kill attempt Gulas. Save Milstead right back to Hanover. Dug by McCoy. No kill attempt. They just push it over. Lee Davis from the middle. No. Right side. They'll go to Schlotthauer. Dug out by Bartol. Connor will push it over. Save Lee Davis. The set. Cole again. Blocked. He'll push it right back. Hanover with a shot at it now in the middle. And it is saved. Sent over to the back. Just in bounds. Point continues from the right side. Shot blocked out of bounds. Turner Cole. Kill. Point. Hanover. Awesome. Serious, intense action right there, fans. Lee Davis fighting for their life. Hanover wanting to sweep their rivals on senior night. Down 3, Cole serves. Lee Davis sets it. It's Casey. Dug out by Cole. English sets. Awkwardly. They barely get it over. Lee Davis sends it right back. Kill attempt hits the top of the net and falls. Oh, my. And Gulas was hoping that somebody would save him once the ball tantalizingly came off the net, and neither Hawk was ready to do it. Set point times 4. Lee Davis up 24-20 here in set number 3. Just over the net. Hawks with a chance. Kill attempt is good. The kill from Andrew Moore. 24-21. Could Hanover climb the mountain again? Kill attempt for Milstead in the set. Saved by Gulas briefly and then into the bleachers and out of bounds. And Lee Davis will force set 4. 25-21, the win here in set 3, live on the Game of the Week. So we will go to a 4th set tonight, fans. 25-21, Lee Davis finally able to take a lead and keep it. As they win set number 3 and they force the Hawks to a set 4. As we take a moment to update our fans with video of the final 2 points of set number 3 on Twitter at Hanover Sports. So Lee Davis up 20-17 in both sets 1 and 2. Up 21-18 in set 2. Couldn't hold either. Lost 25-21, 25-23. This time up 20-17 and 21-18. They're able to finish it off. And we'll go to the 4th set here tonight on the RVA Sports Network. 25-21, set 3 win for the Confederates of Lee Davis. Of field hockey notes while we have a moment in between sets 3 and 4. Albemarle gets a win tonight, and that's important because they'll be the number 1 seed in the Conference 16 tournament next week. Patrick Henry will be at Atlee on Monday in the 2-3 matchup. Just in on Twitter, we have a Super 6 boys volleyball final as number 2 James River has defeated the Lancers of Manchester tonight. James River with the win. Number 1, Atlee in set 3, tied 1-1 with number 5, Patrick Henry. Number 2, James River gets a sweep tonight. So does number 4, Monacan, winning in 3 over Colonial Heights. Colonial Heights will be here tomorrow night taking on Hanover. I believe that is a 6 p.m. start. So Lee Davis not able to finish the job in sets 1 and 2. They do in set 3, and we've got set 4. Rob Witham along with you live here on the final Tuesday night game of the week high school volleyball broadcast of the 2016 season. Hard to believe, isn't it? Next Tuesday night, there will be volleyball in the area, but our focus will be on field hockey conference tournament. Right now, we are scheduled to be at Douglas Freeman for the Conference 11 tournament semifinal doubleheader. Games are at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. next Tuesday evening. Next Tuesday is also Atlantic 10 Women's Basketball Media Day here in Richmond, and we will be there talking to all 14 of the conference's coaches as RVA Sports Network begins our 4th season of live season-long coverage of A10 Women's Basketball, culminating with the tournament in March at the Coliseum. First kill attempt of the set. Casey is out of bounds. Wide. Far side in front of Coach Hillary and the Hanover Hawks. And Hanover takes the 1-0 lead here in set number 4. Trying to close it out in 4 tonight. Schlothauer handles the serve. Kill attempt from the middle. Saved nicely by Bartal. Cole cocks and fires and gets the kill over top of Orion Riccardi. Point Hanover at 2-0. Paying very close attention to the emotions of this early 4th set. Does Hanover come out wanting to kill and get this thing over with? Let's see. Kill attempt from the middle. Milstead gets the point. Side out Lee Davis. Down 2-1. Kyle McCoy did everything he could, the libero for Hanover on that one, but just way too much Milstead power. Carneal with the serve, set by English. Cole, push kill attempt, saved by Lee Davis. They set it up for Milstead again, and he'll get it again. This time left side, next to English, who couldn't play it. And we're tied at 2. Aaron Milstead really starting to fire up here. And Lee Davis is going to need him if they want to make this a 5-setter tonight. McCoy digs it to the net set. Kill attempt blocked. Stays on the Hanover side. They're able to keep it alive. Cole just sends it over. Now the set. Kill attempt coming right side. Schlothauer partially blocked. Nice dig by Cole. Saved. Kill attempt. Blocked but dug out. Back to Lee Davis. They'll set it. The short kill attempt. Mistimed the jump. They barely get it over. Point continues. English shot blocked. Point Lee Davis. It's Halfren on the defense that time. A couple of awkward moments where unforced errors could have ended the point, but the good defense does. 3-2, Lee Davis serving up by 1. Set far side. Cole the kill. Turner with authority in front of Milstead, who put out a right fist, but way too late. And we're tied at 3-3. Here in set number 4, Cole to serve. To the net, set, kill attempt, saved by Cole. English the set. Bartal sends it over. Dug out, back middle. Lee Davis, Casey, partially blocked. Point continues. Cole pushes it high. Bartal sends it over. Shelton is there. Kill attempt. That time, Halfren is good. Brandon finds a hole. Nice job by him. 4-3, Lee Davis. Lee Davis led a good part of the way in both sets 1 and 2. Hanover had the lead for a good part of set 3. So this match is almost at a point where you'd rather be a little bit behind through the set because that's who's won the first 3 of them. Kill attempt blocked. Back to Hanover. Was that a third shot? Yes, it was. Cole fires it over, but that's shot number 4 and point Lee Davis. 5-3. This would be a great road win for the Confederates with the gauntlet of Conference 11 coming up starting next Saturday. They fire away on a kill attempt, stays across the net. Lee Davis keeps it alive. Riccardi sends one over, and it's going to be point. Lee Davis wants it point Lee Davis, saying that it tipped off a Hanover hand and then out of bounds. They're right now saying point Hanover. Lee Davis asked for clarification. Confederates really thought it was deflected out of bounds. That one, folks, we had a hard time seeing. It was far side. Set from English. Kill attempt is going to go wide. Lee Davis decides to let it go, and it goes out of bounds. And so apparently they replayed the point, and Lee Davis wins, and it's 7-3 now in set 4. Casey serves, set by English. Bartal fires away. It stays on the Hanover side, and it should be a point Hanover because it never touched inbounds. It hit the pole on the far side. Point Hanover, they get the side out down 7-4. The serve from Moore, set to the net. Very poorly set. That was awkward. Tyler Carneal, really not his fault, as that ball came as a laser to him off the dig, and he really didn't have time to get it ready. Hawks serve down 2. Riccardi sets it at the net. Kill attempt, good. But they say Halfren went into the net as he killed it. So point Hanover. Beautiful kill, just not enough discipline. Hawks down 1 at 7-6. They're climbing the mountain again. Milstead off the serve sends it over. Hawks will set it. Right side kill. Good. And they're going to say out of bounds. And now the Hanover fans come to their feet. And I thought Peyton Grubbs had his first kill of the night. Point Lee Davis. They retake the serve at 8-6 in set 4. And head coach Nick Brown of Lee Davis comes over to the official on the floor and says, "No, my friend, I saw it. It was good." Classy move on Coach Brown's part, and it is point Hanover. We're tied at 7. To serve to Riccardi. Set by Carneal, and Schlothauer hits the kill attempt into the net. Just mistimed the jump. Hanover 8, Lee Davis 7. Set number 4 here on the game of the week. Served into the net and a break for Lee Davis. They'll take the serve in an 8-8 tie. (8-8), 2-1. Hanover leads. To the net, English sets. Kill attempt is good. It must have gone off a Lee Davis Confederate because the ball was well out of bounds. And the Hawks will serve up 9-8 with Saunders coming in to do the honors. Handled by Riccardi. Carneal sets it up, pushed over by Schlothauer, saved by McCoy. English the set. Bartal, little push kill. Riccardi's there. Carneal sets it in the middle. Casey sends it over. McCoy is there. Play goes on. From the middle, it's Cole. Good. Turner Cole finds room right side. Tyler Shelton can't get to it. It's 10-8. Hanover up 2-1, 10-8 in the 4th. Riccardi awkwardly off of him. Can Lee Davis get the ball over? Shelton will. Quick set. And on shot 2, they send it over instead. English won't set it. And he'll get the point. Hanover up 3 at 11-8. Trying to close it out here in 4 sets tonight. Saunders serve into the net. Side out Lee Davis down 11-9. Serve dug out nicely by Cole. Here's the set far side, and it will just be dug out. Schlothauer will get it over. Another kill attempt coming. Bartal that time, and it's too long. Point for Lee Davis. Schlothauer, the big jump serve, dug by Cole to the net. Bartol's able to get it over. Lee Davis to set it. Carneal for Milstead. Cole is there. English the set. Bartol again. Saved by Schlothauer. Carneal sets it in the middle for Casey, and it goes into the net. Point, Hanover. Hawks will serve. Down by 2, 12-10. Riccardi digs it. Carneal the set. Casey sends it over. English will set this one for Cole, and it's going to be point Hanover. Blocked by Carneal, but out of bounds. And the Hawks ease their way to a 3-point lead here in set 4, but very precariously because the team that's been leading this part of the set, the first 3 sets, has ended up losing that set. Bartol, I should say, on the serve, tried to hit the right corner, and it took a second for the refs to decide whether it was ace or error, and it was error, and that's a good call. Riccardi on the serve now. Lee Davis down to 13-11. Cole, touch kill attempt, saved by Riccardi. Shelton pushes it over. McCoy is there. English, will he set it? Yes. Kill attempt is good. Goes off the finger of a Confederate and out of bounds. The question was, did they touch it on the block? And the answer is yes. Coach Brown asked for clarification. Disappointed at the call. Now looks at his guys, encourages them. Coach Hillary out talking to her gang too. They're trying to wrap this one up in 4. 14-11 now. Hawks up 3 serving. Dug by Shelton. The set. Kill attempt. English there. They'll set it for Turner Cole, and that one will go out of bounds off a Confederate kill. Hanover point. Timeout, Lee Davis. Yeah, 4-point matchup. This is not the time that you want to be flirting with the idea of letting this one get too far away from you. The lead is 4 for Hanover. This would be, if the Hawks could win this set and win tonight in 4, this would be the first set all night long where the team that has predominantly led the set goes on to win the set. Last check across the county. Set number 3, they're tied at 1 between Atlee and Patrick Henry, and that Super 6 battle between number 1 and number 5. And out of the timeout, Griffin Myers to serve. Hawks up 4. Miss hits that one big time. It didn't even hit the net. It went under it. Oh, that's tough. Side out Lee Davis. They get the serve down by 3. 15-12. Milstead to serve. McCoy awkwardly to English. Bartol sends it over. Lee Davis with a shot here in the middle. Blocked, but it goes off Lee Davis back to Hanover. Bartol will push it over. Saved. Set. Schlothauer from the back middle. Saved there. Kill attempt coming. Cole. Blocked. And good. It'll be blocked, but then go out of bounds. Point Hawks. Number 1 Powhatan girls have won tonight. That's just in from our buddy Billy Fellon. From the middle, Milstead with a kill attempt. It's blocked right back to Lee Davis. Schlothauer, no kill attempt. He'll just send it over. Here comes Cole, the push. Lee Davis is there. Carneal sets it. Casey blocked. Riccardi there. Oh, and a big mistake there at the end of the point as the set by Carneal goes into the net. Time now beginning to run out on Lee Davis. 17-12. Send it over on shot 2, and Cole's able to get a fist on it. It goes over the net but out of bounds, and a huge side out for the Confederates, now down 17-13, facing elimination here in set number 4. Carneal to serve. Oh, and it hits the top of the net and stays on the Lee Davis side. Critical error at this juncture. Point Hanover and Cole, the set 1 star, to serve. 18-13. No kill attempt. Riccardi sends it blocked. Lee Davis doesn't realize that they've got to play that point. It gets set, and then no one's behind the setter in the front middle to play the point. Big confusion there. It's 19-13. Served by Cole, hits the top of the net and stays on the Hanover side. A break for Lee Davis, but they got to take advantage of it right now. 19-14. Serve good. Set by English, nice. Soft kill attempt that time by Grubbs is good, but they're calling a violation. It is a center line violation on Hanover. So Grubbs' point will not count. No, wait a minute. Now they're sending the ball back over to Hanover. They're saying the net violation, and it was a net, not a center line, was against Lee Davis. So it's 20-14 Hawks. Milstead kill blocked. Griffin Myers, the stone wall. (21-14). They're 4 points away. Serve into the net by Moore. Halfren to serve, needing a run now at 21-15. Brandon sends it over. Handled nicely. English in the middle. Kill attempt. Good. Griffin Myers this time offensively. 22-15. Hawks up 7. This is the biggest lead for either team at any point tonight. Trevor Saunders back in to serve, up 7. Handled to the net, over the net. Myers pushes it over. Lee Davis is there. Another kill attempt. Bartal finds the hole. As Lee Davis's defense was moving left, he killed it to the right. Nobody there. Point Hawks, 23-15. And Hanover on the verge of the 4th set win here on the Game of the Week. Timeout. Lee Davis. Hanover's on the verge of the win. 2-1. 23-15 here in set 4. Don't forget, Game of the Week football Friday night. We are live at Patrick Henry. Number 10 Patrick Henry at 6-1 against 3-4 Atlee, coming off that huge upset of previously ranked Henrico on that big 4th down conversion for 71 yards with under 2 minutes to go. Atlee back in the 5A North playoff race. They want to stay in it. They need the win. Patrick Henry, if they want to try to get back into the top 8 for a home game in round 1, they need to win. We hit the air at 6:30 Friday night, WHAN 102.9 FM, 1430 AM, here on the network online at RVASportsNetwork.com and HanoverCountySports.net. Set off the timeout, saved by Riccardi. Schlothauer sends it over. Lee Davis desperately needs a stop here. Kill attempt. Bartal into the net. Point Lee Davis, and they get a break. Down 23-16. Schlothauer to serve, and he needs a nice long run. 23-16. Fires it into the net. Took a chance with the big jump serve, and the payoff wasn't there. Match point, times 8 for the Hanover Hawks. 24-16. Connor to serve. To the net, kill for the win. Saved. Riccardi pushes it. They send it over by Carneal. Hanover resets, can win it right here. Cole kill, dug out. Lee Davis still alive. Casey sends it over. Another kill attempt. Hawks. English will send it, and he'll be able to get a shot at it, but Lee Davis keeps it alive. Hanover has problems with it, and Lee Davis will get the point as the ball goes out of bounds. There's one match point kill, but they got to kill 7 more. They've done it before. They've killed 7 points before this season. Turner Cole in, and it's done. Turner Cole with the kill and the final point of the night, and the Hanover Hawks win here on senior night in 4 sets, 25-17 in set 4 for the 3-1 win over Lee Davis. And congratulations to the Hawks getting the win on senior night. Always important to do that. And getting a nice kill at the end from Turner Cole to wrap it up. So the Hanover Hawks win it in 3. And the scores tonight were 25-21, 25-23, 21-25, and 25-17. Turner Cole gets the final kill, and the Hawks are victorious. Again, they've got Colonial Heights coming in here tomorrow night. That will be a very good test for them as they get set to face Colonial Heights and Midlothian and Monacan, etc. When we get into the Conference 20 tournament, the 4A East Region postseason, or whatever they call the 4A region. It's not 4A East. It's that 1A, 4A combination there in boys volleyball in the lower classifications. For Lee Davis, they're coming up on that Conference 11 tournament that gets underway at Lee Davis. Quarterfinal Saturday is next Saturday, the 29th of October. So congratulations, Hanover, with the win tonight in 4 sets. Final in the 4th, 25-17. All right, fans, next game of the week broadcast is football, and it's in 72 hours, a little less than 72 hours from now. We'll be live at Patrick Henry High School. Patriots have not won 7 games in a season since they went 8-2 in 2008. If they win Friday night against Atlee, it'll be their 7th win of the year, and it'll be the first time they've beaten Atlee since 2008, which was the last year they won more than 6 games. Again, going 8-2 and just missing the playoffs in the old Division 5 format. We take the air on WHAN, 102.9 FM, 1430 AM, online at RVASportsNetwork.com and HanoverCountySports.net, and on your mobile device on the TuneIn Radio app on Radial, RADIALL. Beginning at 6:30 Friday with the On the Sideline pregame show powered by Sheehy Ford of Ashland. I'll sit down with NBC 12 Sports Director Mark Davis. We'll preview all the games for Week 9 of Central Region Football. And, of course, get your previews of On the Sidelines on NBC 12 Friday night at 11:15. So that's our next game of the week coming up Friday night at 6:30. Sincerely hope you will join us for that one. Atlee at number 10, Patrick Henry. Tonight's exclusive broadcast from the RVA Sports Network, solely intended for the private non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of tonight's event without the express written consent of HCS Media LLC is strictly prohibited. And this, fans, wraps up our Tuesday night regular season volleyball series. If we have players and teams get to the States, maybe telling you about some mid-November special volleyball broadcasts down at the Siegel Center. But for now, we head straight to football. Atlee at Patrick Henry next week. Henrico at Lee Davis on the 28th. Then the 58th Tomato Bowl on November 4th. And our coverage of the 2016 playoffs in football begins on November 11th. Final tonight, Hanover wins in 4 sets. Thanks, everybody, for being with us. Rob Witham saying have a great night, and we'll talk to you again Friday night at 6:30 from Patrick Henry High School.